Hello everyone, and welcome back to All the Mods 9. We are back, and the last episode we set up this guy here, which is a reprocessor, and this guy here, which is a fluidizer. So we're trying to make our way towards this, which is a block of Insanite, and we're on our way. So the main goal of this episode is to set up as many bees as we can for as many different resources as we can. So in between episodes, in the last episode, we got the cyanite bee. We have a few more radioactive bees. And this episode, we need to make more of them. So first things first, cyanite. We're going to need some blocks of it. Maybe just 2 for now. Actually, what do I need? Hold on. Let's go back and check the bee situation. Oh, you know what I should also do? Genius. Let's get a travel anchor down here. Do I have any of these lying around? I can allegedly make one. That sounds good enough for me. So we'll break this, place this, and this will be bees. Cool. Alright, sweet. So now we can travel to bees? Yeah, cool. Okay, so, yeah, in terms of the bees, this guy here, I think we made a bunch of radioactive bees, right? And specifically it's these ones, which are very high productivity, so we're good to use the bees that we've got. So the first thing I want to do is turn one of these into a cyanite bee and capture it. So we've now got 2 cyanite bees, and I was gonna wonder if we can breed them. That's gonna be test number 1, and it looks like we can. So let's go cage. Let's grab sunflower. Now, here's where it gets a little bit messy. Let's chuck that in there with these, so at least it begins. We'll chuck those in. So, what's the problem? Well, the thing we need at the moment is this guy, a plutonium bee spawn egg. And that needs a cyanite bee spawn egg, which needs the traits. So in other words, I'm going to have to chop up a bunch of bees in this little squisher here in order to get that, that trait. Now we can alternatively just use the pokey gene sampler, but I'm pretty sure it's quite a slow rate in which it works. We can check the quest book. Maybe it's faster than I think it is. It just says though. It just says that's what it does. So yeah, we're probably just gonna be better off, mass producing them. Which is what we'll do. Now I've got a bunch of time in a bottle that I'm willing to sacrifice for the greater good. So I'm gonna speed this guy up as fast as possible. That's gonna obviously mow through these, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna have faith. I always seem to forget. I think they need to be grown-up bees. I could be wrong, but either way, we're gonna try. So I'm gonna grab one of each of these. I'm gonna chuck them in here, and that way they'll get grown up. So yeah, now it's just sort of a waiting game there. Now while that's happening, because that'll happen over time, which is awesome, we have some other work to do. I'm gonna jump down here into mechanism, into our mechanism area. I've realized now that I've forgotten a very important comment that I was going to work on this episode. So let me just double check, because it's a pretty good idea. I should have done it from the start, but it's going to sort of do a bit of a like 2 birds, 1 stone situation. Okay, yeah, here we go. So YouTube Jack Wabbit, pronounced Wabbit, or at least spelt Wabbit, suggested that we should... I've had a few suggestions, but this one I've realized, like, yeah, I probably should. We should have the stuff go from place to place with pipes, as opposed to sending it all back into our refined storage system and then all out of here. And I think that's great for 2 reasons. One is obviously, I don't know, it's probably nicer in general. But 2 is obviously I can get rid of a bunch of importers, which is going to free up some room on our refined storage system. Now, it seemed pretty clear consensus in the last episode comment section that we should edit the config to increase more power for our refined storage system. So I probably will do that the next time it's an issue. But I reckon for starters, we should go ahead and, start piping stuff. I think it's a great idea. I do. I'm not sure if there was a reason that I didn't want to do it to begin with, but I don't remember it, so we're going to do it. For this, we're going to be using item pipes. I think I'm just going to shapelessly mine this, and there should be 64. Luckily, they're not in action at the moment. So I think it's as simple as breaking that, and then placing all of these. Now, I probably could have just done, I don't know, like the exchanging gadget or something, but it's fine. It's fine. So yeah, I'll just do it the good old-fashioned way. We'll just run this down here, hook these up. I realize now I've got to set these guys up to X, like I've got to make all these pipes extract, which is actually pretty bad. It's pretty annoying. Maybe that's what I wanted to avoid, having to like double click these. I think it's fine. We'll see how it goes. I also don't necessarily think that I need to... Oh, I think that's fine. I don't think I need to put any pipe upgrades in them. These guys don't process stuff fast enough for it to be a problem, I think. Otherwise, we'll just run through here. Like, I think it's okay. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be in my head, I guess. Oh, we've also just got XNet. It's very tempting. Listen. Very tempting. I'm going to go ahead and not. But I just wanted you guys to know that I considered it. And yeah. Well, I mean, this is fine. This is fine. Just simple pipes. We'll see how it goes. So yeah. So we've got all these extracting, which is cool. They'll connect up like so. And that should be perfectly fine. They should automatically go in there. This guy's already set up quite normally. This guy here realistically doesn't need to exist. All of these don't need to exist. You know what? Kind of okay. Yeah, kind of not a problem. It looks a lot messier, but it's fine. So yeah, these need to be items as well, right? Yeah. Okay, so these need to be these. I will say, I don't know if the pipes look as nice. That's probably the main downside to this whole thing. And where do I need these? I need them in here. So I need to break this and somehow get this happening. Cool. Now, obviously, we can just disconnect that and disconnect that. Cool. And disconnect that. Wonderful. All right, sweet. So yeah, I'm going to go through and do that for the other little areas as well. That'll free up our system. And then at the very end, we'll have the items go into a dimensional chest. Pretty simple stuff, in theory. We'll obviously see how it goes. Alrighty. So in terms of how many importers we retrieved there, a decent amount of importers and exporters, I guess. Yeah, almost 2 stacks. That's pretty good. Got those as well that we can put away. And now instead, it all just goes into this guy. So the system should still work. There might be some delays in terms of stuff extracting. For example, these guys can produce quite a lot at once. Like they can produce 9 items at once, assuming they're receiving it. That I could see that being a problem that needs upgrades, but like it won't be a problem. It won't take us long to do, is I guess my main point. But yeah, sweet. So that's nice and tidied up. If we jump back over here, what are we after at the moment? I think we need to go back to the B area. So we'll jump down here. Awesome. And let's go ahead and search for cyanite B. So we've got quite a few now. I'm going to take the one that we have the most of. I'm going to chuck it in here, and I'm going to turn it on. And assuming we have bottles in there, I should get some squashed B material. How's this guy going? I see him constantly full of sulfur. But I don't know if that's just like when I'm catching him, or if we just have way too much sulfur. I think we might just have way too much sulfur to the point where we need a few of these. What do we think? Let's turn that back off. Because we could easily just do with another one, I guess. And all it needs is 2 importers on it. I thought maybe we did that at some point. I guess not. What is this guy meant to have as well? Yeah, he's meant to have soul lava combs as well, and the squashed B material. Look, it does look like he's catching up currently. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't really know. Maybe I'll just speed this guy up just a little bit, just to help him out. Oh look, a little bit of squashed material went in there. Hopefully the rest has. In fact, it might already have squashed. Yeah, looks like it. Cool, so that should all go in here. I can turn this off, and it will fill up with all the stuff. Turn it back on so it filters it up. And we're after the B type, which is going to be... What color will it be? It's going to be this color, so the purple color. So we've got quite a few over here. And the one we're after is cyanite. Yeah. So we've almost got it. We're at 74%. So we can turn this off, and we can squish a few more cyanide Bs. We've got 10 in this stack now, so tell you what, we'll chuck them in there, get them processed. yeah, we'll see how it goes. Should be pretty good. Fingers crossed. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. You done? Yeah, nice. Okay, so that guy has probably processed all the stuff, which is cool. Let's turn this on. Sort everything out. And fingers crossed, I guess. We've got a bunch of other stuff as well. I don't know if there's any use for them, but we've got them, I guess. Cyanite 24%, which is cyanite 29%. 30. What do we have? Kamikaze. Oh, where are we? We've got one, I'm sure. We've got three. We've got three 100% cyanite bee egg thingies. So, check out this. We go honey treat. Oh, honey treat. We'll order 10. We always have these used up somehow. We chuck this in. Cyanite bee spawn egg. Then, there should be an incubator. If you were an incubator... Is it this guy? No. What am I thinking of? What do I need for this? I need... Bear with me. Yeah, I need an incubator. And then I put an egg in there. So, I think if I just grab an egg and chuck it in an incubator, then we should be good. Are these still... Yeah, there's a lot for it to do. Do we have... Oh, we've got this guy. Yeah, here we go. So, egg and honey treat. And it should begin. Yes, it has. Awesome. Let's go ahead and speed it up because I can't be bothered waiting. And this should give us part of what we need. So, we'll have a quick look. Yep, cyanite bee spawn egg. Now I need it to be mutated. That's where it gets a bit tricky. I'm going to need... Oh, feeding slab. Really? Feeding slab? Item conversion. Huh. Okay. Let's see if it's that simple. I don't think it's that simple, but perhaps it is. Nothing is in there. Do we have uranium bees? Or like, do we have radiation bees doing anything? Radioactive bees. Make radioactive combs using uranium. Or uranium blocks. So if I go uranium, I mean, we can make a block. How much did that do I have? 7.7 thousand. We can do that. Let's order that. See if I can maybe steal a couple of the ingots. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and make a block. Let's grab radioactive bees. Let's add B to it. So we've got these guys, quite a few of them. Awesome. I'm going to chuck them in here with this and with this, and we'll see if it's that simple. I guess. So we'll chuck 3 in. I'm sure they can share the place, and then I'm guessing we're hoping it'll magically convert. Let's go ahead and time and bottle this. We'll do 128 times. Make sure it's working, I guess. Okay. So far nothing. Oh, it's daytime. Here we go. Oh, cool. So it worked. We've got a plutonium bee spawning. So what do I do with this? I would need a cyanide bee to turn it into a ludicrite bee spawning. But the smarter idea... What's the smarter idea? Is it just to have the bee? I don't know if it's just to have the bee. Because then we'd get plutonium. The play is to get 2 of those, to be honest. So that we can breed a bunch of them as well. And we can do that, because, as you can see, we've got one here. Yeah, okay. I should have had this prepared. Prepared. But it's fine regardless. I'm messing around here accidentally. Alright, so we'll get another cyanide bee. That'll be good. I'm wasting time in the bottle. That's all I'm wasting at the moment. So we'll get another one of those. We'll get a second plutonium bee. And both of these guys we're going to breed, which will be cool. In here, how many more very high productivities do we have is the question. We've got enough. So I want to keep them as very high productivity because if we're squishing them anyway, then we should hopefully get some more very high productivity back. So it's sort of like win-win. Yeah. So this guy, he's almost done. He doesn't take that long. If you're able to distract for a little bit, it's not too bad. Yeah. Okay. We just need to go step by step. Every time I try to think about the future, it's very stressful. So we'll just do this bit by bit. Everything's fine. All right. So This goes in here. And then we just need the bee to do one little bee visit. I might not have to use all of my time. There we go. Cool. It's nice and consistent, and it does look like it uses that one up, so you don't have to worry about that. Awesome. So now I've got 2 plutonium bees. I can waste bee cages. I'm fine with that. So I'm going to place both of these. Pick both of them up. Cool. And that way I can double check that they're not already very high productivity, and they're not. So we're going to go ahead and place those down. We're going to get our honey treats to be very high productivity. And yeah, and we're going to fix these bees. So we're going to do that and that and that. Cool. So he's very high productivity. I'm going to do that, that, and that. And he's very high productivity as well. Awesome. Then I should be able to chuck both plutonium bees in here. Excellent. Then we go cages. Awesome. Chuck them in here with, of course, the sunflowers. Now, what I will say is that using the time in a bottle on this to actually get like speed out of it, it's quite rough on the time. It uses a lot of it up. Do we do it? Like we could. I put an hour into this. That gives us enough plutonium bees to make the spawn egg. To make another spawn egg. Or is it easier just to... because what am I doing? Yeah. You know what? We probably don't need to do that. It's good that we are, but I've got a spare cyanite. So I can actually just get another cyanite bee by doing this, like spawn egg, and do it that way. So then all I need is a cyanite bee to be in that thing with, I assume, a block of cyanite. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, I think we've done it. I think everything's working out here. So I just need to retrieve... This is a little bit... We'll just take all those bees out. Let's go cage. We'll make sure we get all of them. Chuck that in there as well. Cool. Take those out. Cyanite's going to go in there. As well as the plutonium bee and a cyanite bee. So I suppose I can chuck in a cyanite bee already. Yeah. There you go. We can chuck in 2. I don't know. It's not going to hurt. I guess. Hopefully. Then you should be done. Wonderful. We bring him up here. Oh, wait, no. I do still need the radioactive in there. Luckily, we do have those laying around. Cool. Let's go uranium. Brilliant. You go there. You go there. Okay. So, here's what happens. I time and bottle this up to be like that fast. A thing happens. You ready? Wait for it. Hold your horses. It's on its way. Yep, I grab that and I chuck that right back in there. And maybe we give it an extra speed again. So now it's twice as fast as it just was, and we should get ludicrous bee out of this. We got a second plutonium bee spawn egg. We chuck it back in. Guys. Okay, we got it again. Interesting. I'm going to chuck that back in there. I'm going to grab cages. And I'm going to search cyanite here. And grab those back out. I'm going to grab that. I'm going to chuck those in. Get rid of the bees. Get rid of all of them. I just want cyanide bees in here. Cool. Take that out. Put that in. Ah, I already lost my time. But yeah. I mean, this should work, right? I don't know. We'll just leave it, I guess. If I go... bee egg. Is that what they're called? Yeah. I guess we just have to wait. I mean, like, obviously I can time and bottle it, but that's going to be rough. Better yet, speed upgrades would probably just make more sense. I don't need these to do, you know, super productivity. Oh, I need 1 too. For the, for the simulator, but then we can just chuck speed upgrades in. That works fine. I'm happy with that. Cool. I don't need these bees on me. I don't need that bee on me. I don't need this on me. Don't need that on me. Cool. Okay. Right? Yeah, sweet. Alright, so we're just waiting on that to become the thing. That's how this works, yeah? I'm not crazy. Cyanite bee, plutonium spawn bee. Yeah, cool. So what's this? This is a ludicrite spawn bee. And then I'll need a radiculite bee. And to get a radiculite bee, this is ridiculous. I need... Oh my god. Look, we don't have to do the bees the whole time. I just sort of wanted them for the base ingredients, but I'm realizing sort of as we go that I might end up with a bee for each of them. I'm not too sure. I believe what we're working on is in order to get this plutonium bee into a ludicrite bee, we need a cyanite bee to pollinate that guy. And we may have actually set that up, so it's possible we've got it. Oh, the thing's missing, which means I reckon it's in here. Yeah, look at this. Ludicrite bee. So, the obvious thing we want to do is probably... What's the obvious thing? I'm not sure. We probably want 2 of them so that we can breed them, I guess. We probably don't need... no, we probably do need to. I was going to say we don't, but I'm sure we do. So if I search plutonium bees, we have quite a few. Now, in order to get the spawn egg, I just need a cyanite bee. Cyanite egg, right? Yeah, okay. Cool. So we'll do that. Obviously, you know, we're messing around a little bit here. But there is some rhyme to the reason, or some reason to the rhyme. I think we'll be good. I think everything will be okay. So I'm just going to crush up some bees. And then we'll continue on our plan and see exactly how far off we are from the master plan. So, what I'm going to do here as well is I'm going to make that quieter. I'm going to make that quieter. What other sounds? What am I listening? What's the problem here? I think one of those is the bottle filling. One of them is the ticking. What do you think the ticking's responsible? Is that just a lever? Like, do you think it's just this one here? The answer is no. Okay. Listen, there's a sound here that the timer is creating. And the problem is, I'm pretty sure it's just like a vanilla sound, right? I don't know what it could be. What do we have? I'll figure it out. Oh, you know what? It was the dispenser. We still had it quiet, like just a little bit, and it was able to pick that up as a sound. So now this is a little bit less brutal. All right, let's chuck in our bee material. Is this guy full? He'll figure it out, which is cool. Awesome. So that should hopefully get us some more stuff so that we can make the egg, so that we can get 2 of these guys. Wonderful. But where does that leave us? So that will be ludicrite ingots. We also apparently want radiculite. Then we want Insanite, and then we also need rosinite or rosinite. Okay, cool. So, using the fluidizer, we can combine plutonium and yellorium to make verderium. And then we put verderium into the reactor. And that will produce rosinite. Cool, and that's what we need. To use verderium as a fuel, you'll need to make fuel injection ports for your reactor. You might need to empty out the current fuel or make a new reactor instead. Cool. Awesome. So currently our reactor is, I think, just making a bunch of cyanite. I think that's what we've got it set up to be. So what we'll do is we'll begin, I guess, the process. So what I should be able to do, is use our little gadget here. So first of all, let's jump in here and stop the uranium from going in. That should be good. And yeah, I mean, I'm sure that'll help, I guess. We really don't have much uranium, which makes me not want to just void it. So we might also take care of the uranium problem this episode. I'm not sure, but I guess we'll see. And so this is the fluidizer. It fluidizes. It has water coming out of it. It has solids that go in here. Yeah, and then power that goes there. So this guy as well. Oh, he's still processing. Let's go ahead and stop that from happening. So let's jump down here and take it. Let's just turn this off. So it'll finish what it's doing. It'll take some time, but it'll do it. So that should be good. Once that's done, we'll remove the water, and then we will, I guess, start fluidizing stuff. Now it says, what exactly are we after? We're after verderium. Now it says in a fluidizer, but I'm assuming, is that what we want? Here we go, verderium. So this stuff here. Fluidizer set up to fluid mixing. So I'll want 2 fluid inputs, which means I want to turn yellorium and plutonium into a fluid first. Looks like it has to be at a 2-to-1 ratio. Oh, we can actually do solids. Cool. Yeah, we'll just chuck blocks in then. But that still will require 2 item inputs on this guy. Oh, cool. Yeah. Okay, so I just need to chuck another solid. Yeah, okay. So if we go solid, fluidizer solid injector, we get another one of these. Awesome. And then I just chuck this on one of the faces. So what it looks like is going to happen is I'm going to probably end up placing it here. Honestly, it's probably faster to go through the effort of changing this guy into a wrench. It's not that much faster, but it's fast enough that it's worth it. So that can stay there. This guy here, we will break, and that will become that. Cool. So we've got 2 inputs there. We could probably start this already, but I'd rather sort of, I guess, clean up what's happening here. So let's grab all that out. Let's put that away. So this guy just has water in him. Cool. We're going to go ahead and disconnect this. Awesome. Cool. Then what are we doing? Oh, you know what? But before we get too ahead of ourselves, let me jump back into the bees. Do I see? Is that bees? Yeah, here we go. And let's finish what we were doing, I guess. So let's turn this off so it fills up. Because like we're going to be waiting for some bees to like grow and whatnot and probably breed. So if we do this earlier, it's obviously going to save us some time from waiting. Like we're not going to be sitting around. So cyanite bee, we obviously want 100%. And so we've got one of them. Hopefully there's more, but if not, that's fine. Grab one of those. Grab an egg. And cool. So that'll process. That'll be fine. That guy is going to link up here with a radioactive bee and uranium block. So we'll chuck those in preemptively. Get that guy ready. Cool. Where am I going? I don't even know. Staff of traveling. Let's jump back over here. Cool. So the next step is to drain the water. So if I grab a trash can, a fluid void trash can, and we chuck this guy here, I mean, yep, that drained it. Cool. We obviously don't want this to be connected at all times, so we'll go ahead and, we won't wrench it. We'll just, just configure it to be disconnected. Cool. So that's all fine. This guy is going to extract and place it into here, but we're going to have to void all the water. There we go. So now he's empty. Cool. And is this what we want to do currently? You may also notice I was messing around in a different, like, off camera, and I reinstalled the physics mod. I'm sorry, guys. I couldn't help myself. Anyhow, sorry about that. I figured I should mention it. Are we going to need this for anything else is what I'm wondering. So ludicrite's going to be taken care of. What is the magentite for? What was that going to do? That was to make radiculite. And you get, sorry, hold on. You get this stuff from the reactor, I thought, as like a product. I think so, magentite. I think that's plutonium in the reactor. So, yeah. So we're going to have plutonium bees, which we've got a bunch of. We're going to get a bunch of plutonium, which we already have, which is pretty cool, but we can get more. We're going to use that as a fuel to get magentite. That's one step that'll happen. And then we also need to use a fluid as a fuel. Now, in terms of the fluid ports, we have redstone ports here, and that's pretty much it. I would have to, I believe, change the item ports in order for that to, I guess, work. Okay, cool. Now, we want this to be outlet, but we kind of want it to eject the fuel. Right? Outlet mode, eject fuel. Inlet mode, eject fuel. Yeah. So, I've kind of just got to click this if we actually want to empty this, which I guess we do. We don't want any more of this stuff. Holding click doesn't do anything. Control clicking, I don't think does anything. I think I'm just going to click it. So, this will be my life for a little bit longer. Sweet. Fuel's empty. There might be a little bit left in there. We can go ahead and click void. That should hopefully take care of anything that was left over. Awesome. Is this guy extracting? Yep, he's taking out all that stuff. Awesome. So, what else is to be done? So, I obviously want more magentite, right? So, was there a bee for this? There is. How do we get that bee just before we mess anything up? I would need a full block, and then I just click it. Okay, so that's actually really good. We can do that relatively. Like, I just need, if we want to make 2 of these guys, I'll just need... Oh, actually, no, we can just make one, and then get enough from one to make another. Yeah, this is perfect. This isn't much effort at all. So inside this guy, we want the plutonium. So we're going to chuck that in there. And so the problem in the past was that the plutonium went to the wrong port, but it looks like that's working. Cool. So we've got plutonium going in. This guy will be an output. And we obviously, hopefully it will eject the waste when that comes to be. And that should get us magentite. We've got 2 currently. Obviously we need a lot more. Currently we have 1.3 thousand fuel in here. And I think that was all we had. So, what we can do is I can fly over to this area, which was our B cube that was going to be pretty cool. And the cool part is that we've got this stuff already set up. What just happened to my inventory? Okay, no, that's fine. Yeah, some of these are a little bit buggy because of the way that we built them. But yeah, my point being that we've got this pre-set up. All I need to do is just chuck the stuff in and we're good to go. So for example, we can do like a row at the back of plutonium bees. Although those are child bees. Are these all child? That's annoying. That's okay. Let's go ahead and jump back to... I don't even know where I need to go. Over here? Oh god, almost. I need to go over here. Sweet. Yeah, I guess I'll chuck them in there. So 1, 2, 3. We'll get these processing. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. So they should hopefully be filling up here. Cool. Alright, so that'll happen. We can leave that for now then. I think that's okay. And in the meantime, I will go over here. Okay. And yeah, so that's running. Cool. Does it glow a different color? Oh, it does! It has blue in it. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I love that. Very cool. Very, very cool. I do wonder, do you think if me placing more of those in there will make it process the stuff faster? Because like currently it's been running for, you know, a few seconds. Oh, okay, no, we are getting stuff. I was going to say like, although it hasn't been that long, we've built a massive thing here. So like surely it's, you know, a little bit faster. But that is pretty, I'm happy with that speed. We can wait those few seconds. Cool. So we're going to be able to make magentite easily is my main point. That's going to be fine. We'll be able to make the radiculite. That's going to be easy. Okay. I just didn't want to fill up this guy and then realize that like I couldn't do anything with it, if that made sense. So, what's happening? What's happening? Hold on. I'm getting the rosinite. No, I'm making verderium. And then we're going to put that into the reactor. Cool. And so we make that. We make that stuff. This stuff out of 1 plutonium, 2 uranium. So all of our plutonium's gone currently. Yeah, okay. Okay. Everything's fine, everything's fine. It's a little bit messy, but everything will be fine. I'm flying around a bunch. Okay. Alright, okay. I don't know who I'm okaying, but okay. We've got some stuff here. We can actually start, you know, getting stuff placed. So I'll grab these out. These are all adult plutonium bees. Cool. We obviously want these omega upgrades, so I'll grab these out. It's probably going to craft some more, hopefully. Maybe I should ask it to make 2 more. Cool. So I'm going to chuck, I guess, all of them in here. I'm going to chuck our bees in. And this should be good. This should get us a bunch of plutonium. There we go. That's that guy done. I'll borrow one. Chuck it in there with plutonium B. Cool. Oh, they're already done. Can I get 2 more? Hopefully. Fingers crossed. So they can go in there. And that guy's now just ready to go. We go plutonium. We've got a few more, which is awesome. This is good. This is really, really good. Everything here is perfect. Excellent. Oh, actually, I forgot. I'm going to have to... I need to make blocks of the stuff. Omega. I didn't put an upgrade in here, so they just disappeared, I think. Plutonium. Yeah, that makes sense. Cool. They go there. That's there. Cool. Omega. Can we get 2 more? Allegedly we can. Awesome. Sweet. So, I mean, already that should be pretty good. I've obviously got to go and grab my stuff. Stuff referring to... I don't even know. I think it's further that way, isn't it? Oh, God. Okay. Look, it's faster. The teleporting is a little bit laggy, but I think it's for the greater good. So, I want to put a pause on that at the moment. And I want to eject the fuel. And then I want to go plutonium. Grab that out. I then want to chuck this back onto outlet mode. And then put this back on plutonium mode. Yeah, cool. Okay, that should be nice. Let's, we don't have a thing over there. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. So, oh god, bear with me. Alright, let's go ahead and turn this into a block. Cool. Plutonium block or a block of plutonium. Interesting. So we're going to grab out these 7. And we're obviously going to chuck one of each in here at least. We've got a few more bees. So we'll get these guys set up. This is good. This is good. Trust me. I'm not just saying this is good over and over again. This is actually good, right? Boom. And the plutonium B, and then those 2, and then 1 in there. Awesome. Okay. The rest of this stuff can sit in there for now. So what was I doing? All right. So in the B area, this is like one of the messiest things we've done in terms of doing things. So in here, we were making a cyanite B spawn egg. And so this guy needs to go in here. It needs to be mutated by the radioactive bee, hopefully into a plutonium spawn egg. Then the plutonium one we need to place back in here, and it will be mutated by the cyanide bees into another ludicrite bee spawn egg. And then we can farm ludicrite bees. And ludicrite, ingots or whatever. Cool. So that should happen. We can time it a bottle it if we really want to, but I think we've got enough going on that it's probably not an issue. In terms of plutonium, we're getting a bunch of combs now, which is awesome. But we need to do something with them. So, what do we need to do? Well, the comb in the centrifuge gives us an ingot. I'm guessing just guaranteed, which is pretty cool. Yeah, awesome. So if I chuck this... yeah, that guy's... yeah, interesting. Do you reckon we have enough sulfur? I think we're better off setting up another centrifuge. I don't really know why I haven't yet. I'm sure there's a wonderful reason. But it is a little bit embarrassing that I haven't. What's the best way to go about this? Because obviously it's kind of just... it's a bit rough how we've got this set up. Let's go ahead and maybe pick these up and make it a little bit nicer over here. So what these are just picking up fluids and water. So let's put a pause on everything. And we'll just move some stuff around. What's this guy got? Water bottle. Cool. So let's remove that. Awesome. Just a good old-fashioned crafter here, it looks like. And this guy has the water bottle recipe. There we go. Awesome. Let's go into small square mode. And see if we can't... oh, I don't even know what that was attached to previously. I got 5 of them. I'm guessing it was that. Yeah, that looks right. Cool. So we'll just continue this just a little bit. I don't really know how much a bit, but a little a bit. Okay, cool. Oh god, yeah, it's really rough over here. Have I changed some... you know what? I was checking out bases, so yeah. I've got everything probably a lot higher than it should be. Even 8's probably higher than what we normally do. Entity distance, we don't need that high as well. Is that better? Maybe, hopefully. Cool, so... heated centrifuge. We're going to want a few of these happening. I'm wondering if we just place a bunch in a row here, because I think that'll be pretty good. Let's go heated centrifuge. So I've got 2. I want more, but I don't want to have to craft them manually. So we're going to just place a recipe in there. So heated centrifuge. Awesome. From that, we need a few different things, possibly. Yeah, we'll do this one. Cool. That needs a centrifuge, which we'll do this one. Cool. Which needs this. And we'll do this one. And we'll just do planks. Oak planks. Boom. Cool. You know what? I'll set it to exact. We just want them to use oak planks. Awesome. So, these recipes should be fine. Now, am I good to go, or do I need to figure out how to make, like, the egg or something? No, I need to figure out how to make blocks. Apparently, we don't have this recipe. Let's very easily do that, then. Item frame. Yep, cool. Awesome. Chuck that in there. So now, heated centrifuge. If I go 3 more? No, because I will need another dragon egg. Inactive dragon egg. So we'll need the chunks. Sure. And then that will be the egg. Cool. Okay. So let me go heated. 3 more. Yeah. Cool. Hopefully that doesn't take too long. I'd imagine it wouldn't. Very nice. So we'll go there, there, and there. Awesome. Awesome. So, what are we doing? Well, this guy here, for example, is no longer going to do that location. I don't know if there's a easy way to clear this guy. Just in here? Yeah, just in here. So this guy's going to transfer out of the router in a round robin, and he's going to go into each of these. And that should already just work, assuming, of course, that we hook the guy up again. Which means I will want plutonium stuff in there as well. Cool. As for over here, we're going to want to export fluids and items, which means I think we're probably actually better off just using some universal pipes, which we don't have, but that's okay. So we'll get some of these. Cool. And then what's the best way to get all of these back into the system? I think we'll keep an importer to do like some honey. The other one will obviously be a dimensional chest. And then I think we just get like a tank. It doesn't have to be anything too fancy. Just something that can store liquid so that we can then pump the liquid out of it. So we'll just do a black hole tank. They're quite nice. So how's this going to look? This is going to be these guys. I'll also go ahead and place the crafter back here. There we go. This will... we'll pretend that this looks good. I don't really know what we're doing here, but that will connect there. And then possibly even this will connect here. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Cool. So that's all that back online. That can connect there, which means these are now filling up. Awesome. So that's pretty cool. Oh, actually, no, you can't really go there. I mean, you can. Ugh. I was going to put ender gates on them, but maybe we can just power them all with this, potentially. What do you reckon? Place your bets, everybody. Is this going to be powerful enough to power them all? Survey says, apparently yes. What if I put speed upgrades in? Possibly. Now, we've got a lot of speed upgrades, so this shouldn't be a problem. 1, 2, 3. Cool. 1, 2, 3. Did I say 3? Yeah, okay, we're good. I just said it. I didn't do it. I just said it. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Cool, so they're hooked up. So what we can do is dimensional chest there and black hole tank there. Cool, so we'll hook that up. Now, each of these will obviously be extracting. I'm just wondering, do you reckon we'll need pipe upgrades? You know what? I have a feeling that we will. So let's go pipe upgrade. Let's go ahead and craft just a couple more. I cannot because I don't have enough netherite. We might be able to just... Is it blocks of netherite, you think, for the upgrade? Do you reckon that's... What am I even doing here? Upgrade. Nope. Pipe. Can I get 3 more? Allegedly I can. Beautiful. So that should be 5. Beautiful. And 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. Means now they should all be pretty much empty. Honey's going in there. Awesome. I will need to obviously let that guy know that he can be extracted from. So that will connect there. This guy will have to say tank, front side, push. I guess. Why not? Turn this guy to fluids. And there we go. So that should hopefully take care of all the honey. It looks like it is currently. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, and that should be fine then. So if I search comb, my main concern for a second was that possibly it's not processing the comb, and it's just taking the comb out, but it looks like it's processing it, so I think we're good. Everything looks fine. Oh. I feel like we've done a decent amount, like this episode so far, and I just looked at the time. We're actually doing pretty good time-wise, so quite happy. Sweet. So yeah, that should be plenty of plutonium, and plenty of stuff in the system. Yeah, cool. Awesome. Good upgrade. Good, very good upgrade. So, where does that leave us? Well, inside here, this guy should be done. He is. Awesome. So let's search spawn egg. And we've got a plutonium spawn egg, which will now go in there. That should hopefully upgrade. And then we've got our ludicrite bees, of course. Next on the list is the stuff over in this direction at the reactor. So more specifically, this magentite. So, if I get 2 of those, and then I grab 2 plutonium bees, then I should be able to just convert them, which is pretty cool. And it should be that simple. Let's zip over here. We could probably do a spawn anchor over here, maybe. So, I kind of want to have them not fly away from me. So we'll go here. This looks like a nice area. So I'm going to place both of these. I'm going to... I'm going to pick this guy up and then convert this one. Cool. Yeah. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. So now we've got these two, magentite. I do need another block though, I imagine, for the bees themselves. We then search omega. We grab those two. I don't know. Order another two. Why not? You know what? They can probably go in here. Yeah. Oh, cool. Save us a couple of things. So they can go in there. We'll chuck the magentite. That goes in there too. Very, 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 very nice. Alright, so you go there. Awesome. You can have an extra. Cool. So in terms of like combs and stuff, we should be pretty good. Should be, of course. By the way, how many combs do we have? Yeah, we've got 500,000 draconic combs. I'm very happy about that. That is very nice. Yeah, cool. Okay, so what was I going to say? What was I going to do? What are we at? What's happening? Okay. So, currently, we do not need this guy to process plutonium anymore, which means we are back on the extract game. So we'll chuck this guy here, and we will extract all of this stuff. We've gotten as much of that as we need. So we're going to take all this out so that we don't waste it. At this point, we've got infinite, so it's not really a problem, but still, we'll void all the stuff left in it. Awesome. Now what we'll do is we will pick up both of those. I'll put them away. They're probably going to come back out. Oh, the honeycomb recipe. Yeah, let's actually go put that back in. Let's search pattern. Oh, God. This one, I think. And that should go in here. Just because I don't know what's relying on that, and I don't want my entire operation to fall apart just because I'm missing that one recipe. So yeah, we'll see how that goes, I guess. Alrighty, I've got 2 reactor passive forged fluid ports. So I'm going to place them here and here. One of these will be an outlet. One of those will be an inlet. Cool. Now, as for the fluids we're making over here, we can bring them into the system if we want. We won't for now, but we might make that change soon. We'll see how this goes. So currently what we want is some plutonium blocks, and then we want some uranium. Apparently I'm losing my voice. Okay. Interesting. What's the easiest way to do this? Let's get a couple of these. Awesome. Let's get another one of these. Now, there's a chance we have to just fix the problem, but there's also a chance I can get away with just sort of band-aiding the problem, right? So what I should be able to do is just chuck this stuff in there, and that should all still process just fine, assuming all this stuff still works, which it sounds like it does so far. Yep. Oh, very nice. Okay, cool. So we've sort of solved that problem. We should have plenty of uranium dust. Wonderful. So we can get a couple of blocks out of this. Yeah. You know what? We have radioactive cones. I reckon this can give us some stuff, right? Yeah. Oh, beautiful. Let's go hook that up. That needs to be done. Yeah. We've got enough that we can make some use out of this. So let's go ahead and chuck radioactive comb there. Yeah. Awesome. Now this guy is set up to regulate. I'm just going to set him up normal. And we'll pretend that that's fine. Or maybe I'll regulate him with a stack. Maybe I should regulate him. I think it's fine. We'll cross that bridge if it becomes a problem. But this should be good. All this guy needs now is stack upgrades. That's what he needs. So boom, boom. And so now all the machines are full. And yeah. See, this is my problem with the stack upgrade is why isn't this guy receiving some? Is it waiting specifically for it to be empty before it puts a full stack in? I swear sometimes that's how it works. Sometimes that's not how it works. Oh, no, it's because we've got different stuff. Gotcha. Cool. Okay. Everything's fine. So yeah, that's going to get us some uranium, which is awesome. In the meantime, I need this, which is 2 uranium, 1 plutonium. So, I want 6 of this, 2 uranium, 1 plutonium. And this guy, boom, begins. It's alive. Look at it go. There it is. Look at it. Wow. Okay, so it's not doing the thing. Why is it not doing the thing? Here we go. Hold on. Plutonium and uranium. Do you think I have to put in specifically how much it said? Like, we actually have to do, you know, I can't even put stuff away. What's happening? Put it away. Stop. 1, 2. Oh, did that? 1 there. Okay. 2. No. 2. 1, 2. Cool. It does say in here that it can be either direction. Energy, verdrium, solid mixing, solid injector, fluidizer output. I feel like I'm doing the right thing. I'm gonna have to read it, aren't I? Open the manual page. Here we go. Cool. Awesome. Okay, that didn't really help. What am I after? The fluidizer. Operational mode. Solid mixing. Turn 2 solid fuels into a fluid and mix them to make a new fuel type. To enable this modality, you need 2 and only 2 solid injectors. That's what I've got. I've got 2 and only 2 solid injectors. 1 there, 1 there, and that's all she wrote. Turn it off, turn it on. Doesn't do anything. Let's pick up the controller, slap it back down, turn it on. Still not really wanting to do it. I'm still worried that I'm reading it wrong and I'm making a plutonium, uranium from all the ores. Uranium block from all the ores. Okay. I mean, we'll just do fluids then, right? Sure. Okay. We'll do fluids. Let's search fluid. We want the fluidizer fluid injector. And we want a second one. So we want to do 2 fluids. Cool. Yes. So you will go there. And you will go there. Awesome. So then what we'll do... wait, no, hold on. I think I need 1 to begin with, right? Because... Fluidizer casing. I swear I must have used it. Because we need to turn these into fluids now. So... Oh, no, I need a solid to go in there. Hold on. Hold on. So, I need this solid injector to receive 2... Oh my god. What is this inventory? Why is the inventory so buggy in this guy? So weird. Alright, so 2 are in there. I turn it on. Is it just very, 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 very slow? In terms of power, there is power, plenty of power. I mean, there's a fluid output port. Is it just like... Is it voiding it or something? Is it going in here? No. Okay. Okay. Let's go back to wrench. Disconnect this stuff. Uranium block. Turn it off, turn it on. It's active. Okay, nothing so far. Let's try the plutonium. So I'm ever so slightly more confident in the plutonium. Even that's not really working. I'm missing something. There's no way it just doesn't work. I'm clearly messing up here. Solid. To enable this, only 1 solid injector. So that's what I've got. How to build. Am I missing something? How to build. Oh, they've made a massive one. Okay. Interesting. Maybe I just need to make it bigger. Okay. I mean, we've used this before to make the cyanite stuff, but maybe it needs to be bigger in order to do other stuff. If I search cyanite... Maybe it only accepts ingots at my size. You know what? I think that's what it is. I reckon it's this. It's because I've got a small one, so we can only. Yeah. Let's get that guy to extract. Cool. Let's go ahead and did that place it in here? It's fine. We can avoid it. We've got infinite. What's happening? So yeah, solid injector, fluidizer, solid injector, and we try just ingots. Let me see if that works. So one in there, on. Yeah, there we go. Problem solved. So that gets the stuff. The stuff goes in the tank, but it doesn't go in here because it's a fuel. So instead, it needs to go into the fuel place, of course. So we grab out these, and they come with us. So there's the fluid in this. Boom, boom. Sure, I didn't mean to do that, but there we go. And then it goes in there. Inlet mode. Okay, let's consult this guy again. Make fluid injection ports. These aren't fluid injection ports, to be fair. That's for the reprocessor. These are just forge and mechanism fluid ports. Maybe I need a mechanism one. Fluidizer, fluidizer, fluidizer. Okay. Fluid injection. Fluid injection ports. I don't think it's any of those. Let's go back to the mechanism ones and we'll try that out, I think. Because I guess we're using mechanism pipe. Maybe that's what they mean. I assumed they were talking about like a mechanism fluid. But maybe that's a mechanism fluid as well. Mechanism fluid port. Okay. Interesting. Let's go back to wrench. Let's reconnect the pipe. Not a clue. Not a clue. Interesting. Very interesting. Fluid, vapor fuel tank. What am I getting out of this? I'm getting Insanite, which is a fluid. And then use that to make these. Yeah, cool. So yeah, this is the tricky part. This is the part that was a mystery. This is the part that didn't make sense. Verdurium reactant turns into Insanite reactant. Verdurium reactant goes into the reactor fuel injection port. Okay. Oh, hold on. Did I read it wrong? Fuel injection. I've been searching fluid injection, haven't I? Oh, that's so yeah, okay. That's completely my bad. Very embarrassing. I do apologize. All right, so they go there. That one's an input. That one will be an outlet. And then I place this guy here. And now the fluid's in there, and it's in there, and we turn it on, and now it's going to actually make the waste, which, yeah, Insanite. There we go. Cool. Perfect. So for one of these ingots, I need a bucket's worth. So we're going to need a lot more of that stuff, which is fine. That's perfect. So what we'll do... Oh, God. What are we doing? I don't know. Let's grab all that. Let's grab all that. Let's search plutonium. Grab out this. So it's going to be this ratio. It's going to be U and U. So we open this up. They combine. Cool. Very nice. And so that will make fuel, which will go into here. It will react, and we will get out our Insanite. Now, what do we want to do with that stuff? I think what we'll do is we'll wait until we have enough. Then we'll stop processing this stuff, and we'll just connect this pipe. Honestly, it's a horrible setup how I have it at the moment, but I swear one day one day we'll clean it up. But I'll just hijack this pipe again and send it back in there. That should be fine. Honestly, just normal fluid pipes from the pipes mod would be so much better at like configuring this all up with a continuous pipe. Like I wouldn't have to, disconnect the pipe or anything, I think. Yeah, cool. Look at this. So we're almost going to have our first stuff. So we can accept this. We've pretty much done that. We have a couple of goodies for that, which is pretty cool. So where does this leave us? We need a radiculite, which is going to be magentite and ludicrite. So silly, man. Ludicrite. Okay, so we've got our two Bs. Awesome. God. Let's try and clean this up. Let's get to a point where we're like, okay, we've done all the things that we wanted to do. So, for starters, I need 2 very high productivity things. We're going to need those honey treats. One day I'll learn how to spell. Grab a stack. I'm running out of my voice as well. This has been a very eventful episode by our standards. Okay, cool. You're going to get placed. You're going to get... You're going to get picked up. I right-clicked there. Okay, let's not do that again. So, you're very high productivity. Cool. You're going to get placed. You're going to get that and that. Cool. So, both of these are very high productivity. They both work during the day. That sounds wonderful to me. We're going to zip off in this direction. Oh, God. Cool. Oh. But what do I need? I need this, right? What do I need? Oh, ludicrite block. Oh, you use an end crystal in the middle. What a strange little recipe you've got. Very nice. We can arrange that. Beautiful. Let's go for these guys. Let's order 2 more, of course. And so you will go there, and you 2 will go there. And the skeletal. Can we get you out? There we go. And then these 2 ludicrite bees will go in. Voila. And we can actually put in all the upgrades required. That's looking pretty good. Quite happy with that. Oh, let's go 4 if we can. That way you can get 2. Oh, God. Yeah, you need another one. Cool. Alright, they'll show up at some point. So, we now have ludicrite being crafted. Awesome. Cool. So we've got ludicrite. What we'll have to do is, once this guy's done, which he already is. He's pretty good at what he does. I think we'll put the magentite in there. And we'll do the ludicrite stuff. We'll get that all hooked up. How does that sound? I reckon that sounds pretty good. So, you're doing really well. I'm impressed with how you're doing. There's going to be some waste build up in here, but that's perfectly fine. We've got plenty of rosinite. So, you are going to turn into just a normal guy. Just a normal guy. Just a normal dude, pal. We're going to go magentite. Although we've got ingots. So what do I need? I need at least just 1. So we'll need... Well, what do I need? I need 1 bucket's worth of magentite. So let's do that. Let's chuck that in there. Turn this on. That makes hopefully 1 bucket's worth, which should hopefully show up in here. Beautiful. Then this guy gets 2 ludicrite. Am I correct? Yeah, cool. So 2 of those go in there. And then they should hopefully fall. And I think it did. And we should now have a radiculite. Is that perfect? Or was there one left? Yeah, it's perfect. Cool. So that's the radiculite as well. We might set up a bee for that. I'm not actually sure what we need it for, but we've got it, which is cool. So then I need this. So radiculite. Oh, so I guess we will want more. With rosinite, we'll create Insanite. And then rosinite and benitoite. And that's benitoite ore. Benitoites. We've got some benitoites. And we've got 2 different benitoites. We have Gregtake benitoites. I know that's not how you pronounce it, but I'm having too much fun. But we've also got Extreme Reactors benitoite. That's toy. That's pretty good. Alright, so yeah, we will want radiculite. So, if I were to happen upon a radiculite bee, how would I do that? A magentite bee spawn egg with a ludicrite bee. Okay, cool. And so ludicrite, we just made, I believe. So we should, boom, perfect time. Oh, I got a mining gadget, cool. So ludicrite bee we've got, so we can do this. All I need now is the magentite bee spawn egg. And we've got magentite bees as well. We just need to start breeding them. Perfect. That sounds like it's doable. Possibly in this episode. What are we at? About 50 minutes. Yeah, possibly doable. Let's leave it as possibly. So, magentite are in here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab out all of these bees. There we go. The 2 magentite bees we will have breed. We'll leave that how it is. We don't really need the plutonium stuff that badly. Let's head over here. let's actually head over here. Cool. So, this guy here, you will be taken out. 2 magentite bees, very high productivity. Let's go cage. I think I will speed this up. We'll use up some of our time in a bottle. That sounds like a plan. So that will go there. We're going to be making magentite bees. And all I need to do is go boom, 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 boom. Cool. So yeah, that's going to make a bunch of bees, which is awesome. And then our job is obviously to chuck them in here. So let's search magentite bees. So we've got this, this, and this. And so that's going to be you, you, and you. Cool. We can chuck those in there as well. Yep, so they'll get taken care of. Magentite, magentite, magentite. Yeah, they'll sort themselves out. Awesome. Radioactives can go away. Plutoniums can probably go away as well. Cool. So far, arguably so good. Sort of inventory again. Yeah, so that's going to get us a bunch of magentite. We're going to be crushing that because we need 100 of the genes to do the thing that we want. And then, yeah, then we just need to wait for them to magically make the thing into a radiculite. Then that'll be radiculite taken care of. Then I just need to make the other stuff, which we can at least make one of them. We've got the rosinite, so we can now make, if we combine it with benitoite, we'll have what we want. So let's give that a shot. Let's see if we can do it. This will get a little bit messy, I think. So, you know what? Can I just bucket it just to like keep it nice and standard? Just do it manually. Doesn't really look like it, does it? All right, you know what? That's fine. I'm gonna put it in our system. I'm gonna grab an importer and we'll just chuck it in. Put a stack upgrade in there as well. I don't really know how that works with fluids, but I'm gonna hope that it does. We'll go fluids. And so, yeah, there we go. Rosinite in the system. Cool. Then what we'll do, I don't really know. You know what? I do know. One of these guys is going to become fluid guy. He's going to have a fluid module. He's not going to have this module. He is going to place fluids in there, I guess. And transfer out of the router. So that should be cool. Yeah, that sounds awesome. So we're going to chuck that there. Now I just put a bucket. And what has it done? It has eaten my bucket. If I put another bucket, it eats that bucket too. Oh, because I got this guy set up. Oh, hold on. Yeah, no, sorry. That was the thing already. These guys aren't the thing though. Yeah, so you'll be there. My bad. Let's grab a bucket. I don't actually know if this will work the way I'm thinking it will work. Fluid injector, transfer out of router. Do I need second fluid injector? Oh, sorry, second fluid module. And then I think what I need to do is grab... Hold on. We've got this. Grab a tank. So just good old-fashioned singularity tank should hopefully do. We're going to place this guy here. And then this is how we'll do it. So for example, I'll grab an exporter, if I can figure out the right button. This will be set to fluids. And so at the moment, I'm going to say rosinite. Okay. I'm going to say rosinite. Export in there. Or just manually, I can place it in there. And that's sort of what I wanted to do. And so then what we'll do is this fluid module will transfer into the router. So we'll chuck that in there. And so now if I keep the bucket in this guy... see that? The stuff disappears and it should show up in here. Perfect. So now all I need is the benitoite in the in this guy. And so we can chuck that in at the top, I believe. And we should see it fall. I think I already did, maybe. How much does it need? How much does the benitoite need with the rosinite? No. Wait. Huh? Ridiculous. Hold on. Hold on. 16 benitoite, and it's 2 buckets worth. So, first things first, the benitoite. How do we get this stuff? See, it doesn't have a recipe, which concerns me. I would love to try the benitoite that we do have, which is this stuff. Doesn't go in there though. Different type of benitoite. So I need benitoite. And specifically, I need at extreme benitoite, which is this ore. And neither of these have recipes, which means I think I just sort of have to either set up a quarry in there, which honestly we could probably just chunk destroy a massive section, or just manually grab the stuff. I'm not too sure, but all I know is that we can allegedly do 2 of these, because we have that much. And then all I need to do is go into fluid grid and just grab another bucket's worth, chuck that there, and so then that should be it. I'll tell you what, we'll grab the rest of this stuff so that we can obviously get the rest processed. Boom and boom. Cool. And then we go at extreme. We should have, at extreme, 2 Insanite ingots. Get a load of that. That's pretty cool. And then I just need an Insanite ingot as well, which is going to be the radiculite ingots. So we should have a bunch of those on the way. We currently have 1 ingot. Oh. Yeah, no. This is all doable. Bear with me. So in the B section, we should have a bunch of magentite. Bees showing up. Cool. I'm going to grab a stack of 12 of them, and I'm going to chop them up. I know, it's horrific. Oh, yeah, there we go. So, yeah, they're going to get chopped up. Perfect, I think. Oh, we've got some, like, skeleton bees there as well. Oh, no, that's... Oh yeah, I forgot the corpses of the... Yeah, makes sense. We're going to need some bottles in there as well. I forgot the whole physics mod thing. That's so silly. Yep, we'll chuck these in. Boom, 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 boom. Cool, awesome. So this guy should be filled up. Turn him on so we can sort everything out. This block is so janky. Like, pretty cool what it does. It does a lot. But it's just the way that it's set out is like... I'll tell you what it feels like. It feels like someone went through so much effort. They made this amazing thing. And then, like, all that's left is the step to make it pretty. You know what I mean? Like, make it look nice. Which, realistically, should be pretty simple in comparison to the rest of the project. But it's like, they're just like, okay, it's done. It's done. I don't want to look at it. That's what this block feels like. Because it does it. It's just, it's not pretty about it. I mean, it doesn't have to be pretty about it. But it's more like, you know, why not? All right, so yeah, magentite. We've got, I think, yeah, we want to do 2 of these. So we're going to go honey treats. Get a few more of these stocked up. All of those incubators or whatever, use them. That's why we never have any. Boom. 2 honey treats. We've got our bee cages. Nope, sorry. These ones are eggs. We want to chuck them in here, I believe, and have that process. Yes. We'll use a little bit of time. This machine's not that slow anyway, but, you know. Go a little bit faster. So we'll now have 2 magentite bee spawn eggs. We do not want to process them. We want to have a ludicrite bee do magic around it. So we'll fly over here and we should have a ludicrite bee in here. Yep. So we will chuck both of those there. I'll split them up. I don't know if that does anything, but we'll pretend it does. I will then, because I mean, we're pretty close to getting this done. I think I did the wrong block. I think I need to do that block. There we go. I've sped it up quite a bit. There we go. Oh, we don't have magentite things. What do we get? Radiculite. Yeah, 2 radiculite spawn bee thingy majiggies. Awesome. Let's go back into the bees. Excellent. In the bees, we would like very high productivity. 2 of them. We want these guys here. Oh, this is wonderful. I absolutely adore when a plan comes together. So you go there, you go there, you go there. Cool. So that's a very high productivity radiculite bee. You go there, and you go there. And that's 2 of them. So they can now be bred, but we don't need to at the moment. All we need to do is zip over here and attempt to get them doing stuff. Which is a lot easier said than done, let me tell you. What do we have there? Magentite. Let's at least get some of these back up and running. So let's grab 2 of you. Chuck you in there. Let's just have magentite running. So let's grab 3 of you. Chuck you all in there. Cool. So this one is the ludicrite. We can chuck in the radiculite as well. But the problem is, we don't have enough stuff. So I need more ludicrite and more magentite. Cool, that should be doable. Let's, oh god, let's try to make our way over. So I've got, yeah, okay, hold on. So I need more of you, which is magentite and ludicrite. Okay, so ludicrite, we can chuck in like all of this. Is it a 1-to-1? Hold on. No, so we can chuck in, oh god. Yeah, we can chuck in 26 of it. Awesome. And then I just need to put in magentite, which I think we're still getting from this guy. I think magentite, yeah. So I'm going to chuck in here, chuck in that stuff. That should hopefully process. In the meantime, I'm going to jump back in the bees because we need some of these combs processed. Yeah, let me search comb. What here do we want processed that's not being processed? Probably cyanite as well. The rest of this stuff's probably, I don't know, there for a reason. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. And so that should hopefully start burning through all that stuff, which is pretty cool. Yeah, fingers crossed. We'll go back over here. And we should have this guy running. I think we had 26 in here, didn't we? Oh, you know what? We're probably out of the stuff here. Yeah, we're already out of the magentite. So, magentite. Excellent. Let's chuck in this much. See if that's all it needs. Let's have a look. I think it is. I think it's 1 bucket for every 2. And voila. So, we now have a bunch of ludicrite. No, we have a bunch of radiculite. Yeah, we have at least enough to make a block. That's not how you make the block. Hold on. Radiculite. How do you make the block? What do you need? A nether star. Thankfully, they are chump change for us. Let's take a little shortcut. Very nice. We don't come over here often, so of course this episode we are, but you get the idea. So yeah, boom, that goes in there. We should now get a bunch of radiculite, which means, do I need a bunch of radiculite? What was the radiculite for? The Insaneite. Yeah. So I used it on the wrong thing. That's okay. I love this system, by the way. The stuff just gets, like, eaten up by that guy. By what? What does it get eaten up by? Oh, yeah, by this guy. The item collector. He just absorbs it. It's such a good setup that we have. I'm very happy with that little thing. But yeah, radiculite. Cool. So, let's jump back down into the bees. And go ahead and add radiculite to the list. Radiculite combs. There we go. And hopefully we get some of that processed as well. Yeah, very nice. Okay. Cool. I'm very happy with how this has gone so far. So now, I think we're actually going to get at this episode. I wasn't sure if we would. So we've got the Rosinite. That's fine. And I just need radiculite now. We've got, obviously, plenty. And so the radiculite, 2-to-1. So I need 32 buckets to get all the other stuff that I'm after. So 32 buckets. How do we want to go about doing that? Well, it's pretty much all we've got, so I'll tell you what. I don't know. We'll just grab all of these. Do you reckon it'll auto-replenish? Oh, it will. Very nice. There we go. So that's, what's that? 14 buckets, allegedly? Cool. That is going to be another 14, which is perfectly fine. That's what we want, I think. Alright, so that's another 14. So we've done 28 buckets worth. And so 29, 30, 31, 32. That should be it. That should be all the stuff that we need in here for half a stack of Insanite. And then we possibly need more benitoite. So I'm after this. So I need a block of Insanite, which is easy. But then I also need a block of Insanite, which is, I need a lot more of this stuff. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll jump in the nether, and we'll just see how tricky the stuff is to find. Because if it's easy to find, I'll just mine it. If it's tricky, we're going to have to set up like a quarry or something. I'm hoping it's very easy to find. But I'd be lying if I said that I wasn't entirely doubtful. That's obviously nether. What's the stuff look like? Is it like this? Yeah, it's like this. Cool. So I've got obviously a pretty decent fortune on this. Let's go to shapeless. Boom. How much would 1 give us? 13. Yeah. Yeah. It's fine. I think we can just mine this stuff. Maybe. I don't know. I thought about it more for like a split second. I'm like, oh, it does sound like I'm going to be mining for a bunch, especially. Is this all benitoite? No, that's blue topaz. Of course. I've already forgotten what it looks like. Benitoites. Benitoites. Yeah, this stuff. Okay. Yeah, this is it. Okay, cool. I've got it locked in now. Now I remember what it looks like. Found a bit more. Very nice. I just wanted to cut in to sort of show you, I guess, how often I find it. I don't know. How much did I need? I need enough to make 7 more bits, and that's 32 each. So what would that be? 7 times 32? Anyone got that quick math in their head? 7 times 32. 224. And then divide that by 64, and that's going to be 3.5 stacks. So that's easy enough to do, I think. We've already got one and a bit. Alrighty, I'm up to the part where I just need half a stack. So if I find 1 more vein, then I think we're good. Fingers crossed. There we go. Hold on. Hold on to your horses. 30. Okay, we need one more vein. Just one more. All I need is 1 more vein. Here we go. And our job here is done. Of course, it's a big one to end it. Alright, so we go home. We go to the reactor. We jump up here. We start getting this stuff thrown in. You know what we can actually do? This guy here, we can tell him, hey, by the way, chuck in benitoite. So then I can chuck in benitoite into my crafting grid. Like so. And that should fill this guy up, which it has. And so then all I need is rosinite to go in here as well. And so I'm just going to have the rosinite go through there. So we're going to go fluids, rosinite. We don't have as much as we need, to be honest. But it's okay. Rosinite, fluids. There we go. So it'll do it. It'll figure it out. And that's for this stuff. So it's going to be 2 to make 1. Yeah, it's a bit rough. What's the problem here? The problem here is that we need more fuel, right? Possibly. And so this fuel, what's this fuel made out of? This fuel's just this stuff, which is uranium and plutonium. Yeah. So uranium, we're going to grab a full stack, and plutonium, we're going to grab half a stack. Awesome. So you go there. Nope. Can we? No. You just made stuff, didn't you? You just made a liquid fluid. What have you done? Where'd you go? Are you in here now? No. I don't know where you went. I'm pretty sure it just made something we don't want. Yellorium. Yeah, we don't want that. Ah! Ah! I'm panicking. Put you to outlet mode. Hold on. Hold on. Everyone hold. Let's set you... No. Hold. Keep holding. Keep holding. Let's set you to pull out that stuff. And then... and then let's set you to place that stuff back in. We put this to inlet mode. But the problem is I don't want that tank in there. So we're going to pick this up. Reactor injection doohickey. And then he still has yellorium in him. Can I avoid that somehow? No? Can we go fuel injection port and just make a new one that isn't that? The answer is yes, we can. There we go. Cool. Nice. So yeah, that stuff's in there. Awesome. We might have to turn this guy back on. Yep, cool. And what we need to do is put the 2 solid injectors here. We need to grab 1 more uranium. And then boom, followed by boom, equals what we want. I could have also just turned him off before and that would have solved that problem, but it's okay. So yeah, that's making that stuff. That stuff will obviously flow into here. And the fuel should go up. It's at 23. And now it's at 25. Awesome. And that will obviously increase the rate at which we're getting this stuff, which is awesome, which will increase the rate that the stuff goes in here, which means it will increase the rate that the stuff goes in here to process this stuff. Yeah, cool. So kind of just a waiting game. Did I try speeding this guy up with the time in a bottle? Interesting. Does that look like it's flowing through the fuel faster? Look, I don't think it is. But does it feel like it is? I don't think so. I'll be honest, I don't think so, but it's nice to think that it could have. Yeah, anyhow. So yeah, we are currently at the waiting game. We just need more Rossinites. And then we'll get more of that cool stuff. We're pretty much, I mean, our job's done now. Right? The only thing that's left would be to make a bee, which is an Insanite bee, which I assume is the block. Hold on. Insanite bee spawn egg. Oh god, I hate the sound of that guy walking up to me. Ludicrite and a reticulite, so we could do that already. What about this guy? Can we do this already, potentially? Hold on. Insanite bee. Is that just easily done? Reticulite and Insanite. Yeah. So I think already I could just make this guy. That's okay though. We're doing it this way, I guess. The way it was intended. You don't happen to sell. Oh, nice stats to be honest. 64 diamond, 32 membrane. Don't mind if I do membrane. Cool. Diamond. Cool. Oh my, wow, so aggressive. Cool. Sweet. Awesome. Yeah. So Insanite. Oh, I've got the stuff. I don't know how do we have the stuff already? Have we already? I swear we only made enough stuff to do the stuff. Okay, so we can do it. Hold on. Can I please get that? So we have an Insanite block, and now we have an Insanite block, which was this final part complete. Why did I not put an Insanite? Hold on. Insanite ingot in my inventory. Let's get that one put in there. There we go. That's that done. Cool. So we've done this. And now we've done this, which gives us a legendary reward of an unobtainium bee spawn egg. That's, I mean, that's pretty handy, I guess. Sweet. Cool. I'll take it. Alrighty. So we can put that stuff away. Boom, boom, pow. Awesome. And so yeah, that's genuinely a piece of the ATM star, is it not? ATM star? No. It's a piece of the philosopher's fuel. So if I go philosophers, what is left? There's actually a few things we need. But yeah, hey, cool. We made ourselves an Insanite block. Sweet. Awesome. What we'll probably do is I'll quickly snap up a thumbnail of, I don't know, I guess this part getting ticked. Sweet. Cool. Awesome. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you're having fun watching the series. There's still quite a lot for us to do, but I guess, as you can see, we're chipping away at it. This whole process was quite a long one. If we end up making a second star in the future, I'll probably go back and make one of these bees for each of them, like, obviously to help it along. But for our first star, we're just going to sort of cut a few corners, make things a little bit rough for us. And then the second run through, it'll just be like a cleanup, you know what I mean? And then we need a bunch of... This is assuming, of course, that we make multiple stars. I assume we will, but there's a chance we make the star and we're bored by them, but it's a small chance. Because there's like starry bees that we've got to get, which need at least like 18 ATM stars. So like we've got some work to do. That's assuming we don't use any of the stars to invest in more stars. Anyhow, Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you are enjoying. Thank you, of course, to our channel members and our donators. Thank you to our tier 3 channel members, Melizzy and Final Phoenix. And yeah, I think that's it. I'll double check, see what's happening in that space. The second channel's going pretty good. It's obviously very small, very young in its life. But it's nice. It's nice just to have somewhere to throw some extra different series and stuff. That's linked in the description, I believe, if you're interested in that. And oh, yep, we had Jake joining us. Jake Walshy, thank you for joining. Thank you for becoming a channel member. Did I mention Shifty Beast 911? I think I did. But they joined 3 days ago. Welcome everyone. As per usual, don't feel pressured to become a channel member by any means. Thank you to those of you that have. But the videos will happen regardless. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.